Morning, morning, morning. It is 8 o'clock and this is the view that I've woken up to after not knowing what I was going to get. Pretty, there's the sun, and you can see that the mist, the clouds, is completely resting in the valley down there. Must be because it's warmer down there. That's Madison Valley. I was in there yesterday, down there. Right, so I'm gonna go grab a cafe in this ghost town, which is about 10 minutes up there, called Virginia City. Grab something there's a nice little cafe up there, fill the car up and then continue on to my destination. But yeah, on the road to Virginia City. I know it's not Floridian City, but it's close enough. So yeah, I'm you know what, I'm gonna quote Pokemon, because why not? I'm on holiday and I'm an adult. If I want to sing Pokemon, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's take the brake, handbrake off. Come on. I'm pressing it. Oh, there we are. Haha. Not quite as smooth an exit as I planned. On the road to Virginia City. Woo. So it is -4 degrees Celsius, 25 degrees Fahrenheit in Virginia City in Montana. So this ghost town was built during the gold rush, as a lot of them are. 1860s, they found place of gold, and anyone basically came to sort of try their luck, as it were. Brief period of lawlessness, vigilante justice, and then it became the county, and this was the capital of the county at one point. Obviously, when things dried up, everybody left. And it is a bit nippy out here, I'll tell you that for nothing. It is a bit nippy out here. But it's just really cool place. What's this? Virginia City has been designated a registered historical landmark under the provisions of the Historic Sites Act 1935. This site possesses exceptional value in commemorating and illustrating the history of the United States, 1962. So yeah, yet another gold rush era ghost town. Fake woman. Huh. Interesting. She's just... don't know what she's doing. Locked. The telephone office. Interesting. Look at these old buildings. This is how people used to live back in the day. There's outhouses here. Presumably toilets. Places to keep the animals. Little shed there. Look at that. Interesting. There's a barn with a sign on it that says barn. Virginia City's alleys, just like its main streets, hold many fine examples of territorial era buildings. This barn, built for surgeon Ira Smith in 1874, represents a classic Montana house barn. Virginia City's earliest barns were built from hand-hewn logs, notched together at the corners. Well, I never... You know what this reminds me of? Oh. Where is this? Do you know what it reminds me of? that scene in The Walking Dead. Should have put my gloves on. Ickle bit nippy. Definitely feels like some out of The Walking Dead this. I could imagine this would have been quite the fire risk, especially in the winter when you've got all the logs, bit burners going in the houses and the fires and stuff in the fireplaces, especially in the 1800s, because there would have been no electricity. So yeah, I can imagine it would have been. My friend actually, Olga, she's from Latvia. Her house burned down in the winter once because of the fire. So it does happen. Whew, should have put my gloves on. Beautiful area. There's a lot of lorries going past, I've noticed. A lot of trucks, I should say. I'm in America, I should use the word trucks. So it's obviously a main route for logistics. Had this conversation with Marco, the importance of truck drivers. You know, it's how everybody gets their stuff. Very, very important. I've got a story about a truck driver later as well, but I'll leave that for another time. Oh, speak of the devil, there's another one coming past. Gosh, it's slippy on this wood. Look at that. Just look at that. The clouds in the valley. Absolutely stunning view. That's just incredible. And that, I suppose, is one of the reasons to come to Montana in the November, because I bet you don't get a view like that in the summer. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. I'm just following the sat nav. I'm just kind of going with the flow at this point. Driving through some farmland, which was really cool because those really cool animals and just, you know, tractors and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I have no idea where my sat nav's taking me, but wherever it is, I'll be there in 12 minutes. Whoop whoop. The Lazy Ass Ranch. Ha! Love it. That is the best. That is the best name for a ranch ever. You know what? Say this about Americans, they've got a decent sense of humour. Just driving along and then all of a sudden, this freaking mountain appears right in front of me. The power of mist. I'm like, what the hell is that? And then it just popped into view. Look at it. Just popped into view through the mist. Oh, look at that. I do love a bit of mist. Adds a bit of mystery to life. I was doing a little time lapse and then it came to some guy, and obviously it's only a single track, so he reversed back a bit and we managed to pull through, and he was like, oh, where's the beautiful drive, where's that accent from, and all this kind of stuff. So he said it's a little bit foggy, but once you get down into the valley, it's beautiful, and it pulls you right up by the gas station. So I'm like, cool. I said, I'm just going for a drive, just a bit of an explore, and he said it's beautiful. And it is. The trees, especially with the like white frost on the tree, it's just absolutely, I can't even describe how stunning it is. I really can't. I can see the particles, the fog particles coming into the car. Look at it, stunning. It's really quite serene. Look at all the animals and cows in the farm. Beautiful. Boobies. So pretty, and also boobies. cows in the field being watched by the great boobies.